The $2,000 drone that shuts down $50,000 Russian Shaheds, Ukraine's 300 km/h hunters. What if I told you that Ukraine is shutting down Russian attack drones with flying $2,000 bullets? No missiles, no jets, just a 300 km/h drone that costs less than a used car, and it's changing modern warfare forever. Today, we are diving into two of Ukraine's deadliest drone hunters, Strila and Sting, how they work, why they're so cheap, and how they just made Russia's Shahed swarm obsolete. Stick around because the mass behind will blow your mind. Here's the problem Ukraine faced in 2024. Russia launched waves of Shahed drones, each costing around $30,000 to $50,000. They're slow, loud, but there are hundreds of them. Two shot, one down with a Patriot missile. That's over $1 million per launch. That's like using a golden sledgehammer to kill a mosquito. Ukraine couldn't afford that mess. They needed something cheap, fast, and reusable. Something that could fly into the Shahed, not just near it. And that's when engineers started thinking like hunters, not soldiers. Enter the Strila, which means arrow in Ukrainian, and arrow is the perfect name. This drone flies at over 300 km/h. That's almost double the speed of a Shahed. It carries a 500-gram warhead, just enough to turn a drone into confetti mid-air. But here's the genius part. Strila doesn't need a human pilot staring at a screen. It uses radar targeting and an electronic warfare resistant link called Link. That means Russian jammers can't easily blind it. And the price, just $2,300 per unit. Germany already paid for 15,000 of them for Ukraine's National Guard. 15,000 drone hunters, all cheaper than a single Patriot missile. A Sting drone looks like a flying bullet. Fast cuts of assembling line, 3D printers working. But Strila isn't alone. Meet its deadlier cousin, the Sting. This drone looks like a bullet with propellers, and it acts like one too. Speed 300 km/h, warhead 1.8 kilograms of explosives, cost $2,100. What makes Sting special? Thermal imaging. It hunts at night. It hunts in fog. It hunts when Shaheds try to hide in darkness. And because it's 3D printer, Ukraine is producing over 10,000 units per month. 10,000 every month. That's not a weapon. That's an army of a naval drone launching a Sting interceptor from water, dramatic. But here's where it gets really futuristic. It's late 2024. Ukraine did something no one had ever done before. They launched a Sting drone from an unmanned naval vessel to intercept a Shahed over the Black Sea. Think about that, a moving floating drone base patrolling the coast, launching interceptors at Russian drones before they reach cities like Odessa. This is the world's first naval-based drone hunter, and it works. The future fighting jet-powered Shaheds. They will introduce jet-powered Shaheds, the Geran 3, 4, and 5. These fly at 500 to 700 km per hour, too fast for ordinary interceptors. So Ukraine upgrade again with the Strila 2. It has a rocket booster to reach high speed instantly, plus AI assistant targeting. A private air defense team in Kyiv has already shot down one of these jet-powered Shaheds using an advanced prototype. The hunters are evolving faster than the hunted. Conclusion: the mass of modern war. So what's the result? Over 70% of Shaheds targeting Kyiv are now intercepted by these drone hunters. More than 3,000 Russian drones destroyed, and a cost ratio that makes traditional air defense look like a relic of the past. Ukraine didn't win in the air war with more missiles. They won it with smarter, faster, cheaper hunters. The Strila and the Sting aren't just drones. They're the future of air defense, and the future is already flying at 300 kilometers per hour. Thanks for watching. Which interceptor would you trust more, Strila or Sting? Let me know in the comments.